Hey everyone, this is Blackbinder, and welcome back to the Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Last time we left off, we finally got off the beach where our boat was beached, I guess. Is that what you call it? And now we're in Port Maje. Doing, I don't know what. Why am I not moving? Move, you dummies. Oh, okay.
Better see what that crowd's about.
Maybe it was finishing loading, who knows?
What if the giant comes this way?
Please, everyone stay calm.
Ooh, giants. I like giants. The man at the center of attention appears to be fielding inquiries from both the gaggle of townsfolk gathered around the platform and a rather severe-looking Amawa woman standing just beside him. Ooh, a severe Amawa woman. Let's try to romance her.
Please, everyone remain calm. I assure you I will do everything in my power to get you the answers you need. Our friends among the Huana.
The Huana are a tribal civilization primarily comprised of island Amawa.
Have offered you hospitality and safety from the storms.
The Amawa woman folds her arms.
Yes. I think we are all keenly aware of the debt of gratitude we owe to the...
This is Governor Clario, by the way.
I've personally seen to the safety of your homes. Now you will do the same for our families.
Yes, Ikawa.
What about our families?
What about the ships? How are we supposed to feed ourselves?
If everyone would...
As Clario's gaze sweeps across the crowd, it falls upon you, where it remains. A few more heads turn to see what has caught the governor's attention. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. Shoo! Oh god, sorry. Alright, a few more heads turn to see what has caught the governor's attention.
It's one of the pirates.
At this alarmed cry, the whole of the crowd turns to regard you. A startled, expectant hush falls upon the gathered throng. My ship ran aground just south of here, and I need help. Help? No. Let's look around and say where. These guys are all asking for help. I don't want to add to the burden, so let's just look around and say where. Let's be a smartass.
Everyone stay calm. I think it's clear our guest is nothing of the sort. 2 of my guards reported a ship flying deer wooden colors, fallen prey to a private vessel. That would be your ship, I assume.
The crowd quiets somewhat at that, though you still find yourself the target of a few glares.
That would make him lucky. Your own vessels do not usually fare so well.
The woman regards you with bland curiosity. Quite. If I was all that lucky, I wouldn't have crashed here, so you'll help. I didn't ask for help. I just need some repairs and I'll be on my way. Let's say nothing.
Blanca, everyone, forgive me. I believe this matter requires my attention. You have my word that I will keep you apprised of any changes.
Alright, Percaplanca is a Valian term meaning literally for mercy or for little mercy, which is taken as come on now.
Especially you, Mr. Ikawa.
Do not flatter me with Valian titles. You are distracted with your newcomer and wish me gone. But I will not go far, Governor Clario.
Geralde, as for you, stranger, let us speak at my estate. We'll discuss your predicament.
Galarde means brave or defiant. Oh, so our ship is the Galarde. Can I talk to her before she gets away?
Fires. If you
Nope.
would speak, seek me out in our village.
Alright, who are all these people? Commoner, Martaru warrior, dock worker. Let's talk to a dock worker. I wonder if the Dukes regret their investments here. Dock worker, Raparu worker? I'm guessing that's the Amua who are consigned by the Valian Trading Company, but I have no clue.
Accept the light, and you shall be redeemed.
Companion conversations. One of your companion wants to talk. To initiate conversation with a companion, select them and click. Okay, yeah. Just talk to your companion. A woman shouts, arms raised high and wide. In each hand she grips a golden candle. The flames gutter wildly as she gestures to the crowd before her. This seems like a cult or a religion, the Dawn Star. The missionary holds a candle to drip wax in the shape of 3 stars on the forehead of each kneeling worshiper. Okay, these are the guys we've helped on the wagon. Or they're the same group of zealots. One of them stumbles back, swiping the hot wax from his skin.
Madicchio, I did not sign up to be burned.
Sefutito, fuck this. Medicho, a Valiant expletive or curse, so he's just cursing. What do you think you're doing?
Idling, that's what. Making ourselves feel all requited.
Arms crossed over her chest, a shorter, darker-skinned woman watches the ritual with an ornery sort of expression, her delicate chin jutted up.
We just missed one of the biggest reap-ins of all time. What about the souls that need us?
As she steps forward, she reaches for a peculiar-looking lantern strapped to her hip.
Do not push me on this, you wayward child. You'd leave the living forlorn to service the dead?
Rather than discouraging the other Dawnstar, the accusation seems to kindle a stubbornness inside her. Shoulders set, she grins.
Here, I'll light them all at once.
Metal clanking, she sways an eerily lit lantern in an intricate pattern before her. The priestess bites her lips, swinging harder and faster, lithe arms hurtling the weapon with a deceptively hidden strength, until she thrusts it hard out toward the crowd, splattering everyone with wax. Well, that's one way to do it.
Hell yeah, it is. I call that the...
Grinning, she turns to get a good look at you and promptly chokes.
Are you by any chance looking to help the people I saw die in my dreams?
She ducks her head, cheeks flushing prettily.
I'm guessing you're not here for the baptism.
I'm looking for an Audra statue, yay high, inhabited by Aethys.
I knew it!
She clenches her grip on the sickle in her right hand.
Gon's been calling me here. Left the breadcrumbs in my dreams.
Alright, Gon is an aspect of Aethys associated with death and harvests. I'm guessing he is at odds with the Aethys that is currently in charge of the Aedra statue.
I need to get inland. If you're going, I could help you. Swear on my soul.
Why do you want to go inland?
There are souls needing their last rites. I ought to shine them the light, else they might get lost.
Enough nonsense, Choti.
Choti.
No one knows if anyone's even died. You've no business going in there, risking your own safety, risking our mission.
Wanglith?
Wanglith, you guide the living and I guide the dead. Gon bids it and I dreamed it. Leave it be. We all serve our purposes. So what's yours?
I am a watcher.
So you can see souls? That's a handy talent to have. I know my harvesting would benefit from it. And here you are, following my god.
Literally, not figuratively.
Watcher, will you take me with you?
A fine proposition. I'd enjoy the company of a priestess. Why not? Perhaps you'll prove useful. You can tag along so long as you don't get in the way. So I let you join me. How would that benefit me and mine? No, I won't take you. Why not? Perhaps you'll prove useful in dealing with Aethys. Nah, we'll be nice. A fine proposition. I'd enjoy the company of a priestess.
Rare as hen's teeth when I hear it. Yeah, I'm taking it.
She beams brightly.
You won't regret this.
She steals a shy glance at Adir. Oh, she likes him. It's bullshit. Adir half nods without looking in Choti's direction. He seems suddenly focused on something in the distance. A tad too eagerly, she saunters close beside you.
At least take care, child. Come back to us in one piece. If not for my sake, then Samhain's.
The older priestess sighs, shaking her
So
head.
don't tell her. What the high priestess doesn't know won't hurt her.
Grinning, Choti waves her brother in a curt parting. Alright, choose these. Let's go priest. We need a healer. The next class, we are going to multi-class regardless of who it is, so. Alright, I'm guessing I'm going to have a chance to romance her, and it's going to make Adir pissed at me.
Here on the first ship.
So,
Why does an islander
we'll see.
get paid the same as I?
They're bigger than you, and they haul cargo without whining about it.
that would do it.
It's not right.
The wagon holds only a few boxes and scattered garments. Can we get anything over here? No? Alright. Let's move along the bottom here and see what we got. The Kraken's Eye. We'll go in the bottom floor. I don't want to go in the top floor. I'm afraid it'll start a fight that I'm not ready for. The Kraken's Eye. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. I got eaten by a kraken. Commoner, commoner, commoner. I really wish it would show their names without having to hover over them. Let's talk to the servant. That's the first servant we've seen. Nope, there's two of them. Nope, doesn't want to talk to me. The cook in the last game gave us a quest. Nothing? Alright. Quick save. Nope, that's stealing. Alright, check here. This little mask means you're going to steal if you go there. And normally I would try to steal, but there's too many people around. And you need to be able to stealth to steal.
Show me.
See if I can stealth over here. Nope, someone can see me. Alright, we're not going to try to steal from these guys. They seem to be having enough troubles as it is. Commoner, servant, commoner, commoner.
Clario is lying to us.
What do you mean?
Our ships are gone, and the pirates root all merchants. Either he is more worried than he seems, or he is an idiot.
Let's try talking to her. Did you see the giant? Did you see the giant? Last thing we needed is monsters like that walking around. Let's talk to Thorol, the bartender.
We haven't any rooms for you.
The rather large man behind the counter glances your way, smiling grimly.
Guessing you're the one came in off that shipwreck down south. Not sure if that's good luck or bad, but here, I figure you deserve a drink.
He slides a murky pint of ale across the counter towards you. You have gained an item, ale. Thanks. What's this about the
Let's
rooms?
fill up. You aren't the first outsider to turn up looking for a place to stay after their ride off the island ended up at the bottom of the sea.
He pauses, fixing you with a considering eye.
Well, tell you what. I've got one room or two have been cleared out by now. Only the occupants decided to outstay his welcome. Real trouble is, he hasn't settled his bill. He's a merchant captain by the name of Galleon. I've given him a fair chance, but he's been a right prick about the whole thing.
I've got
a spare key.
Okay,
here.
there he goes.
You chase him and his pals off, and the room's yours. At a discount.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it, truly. I'll have someone tidy the place up for you once you're through. Chances are they've spilled ale just about everywhere. I don't want the man dead, and that's not what I'm paying for. Just see him on his way and we'll call it done.
With a final nod, he turns away. Alright, let's get up here. Baldur's Gate had a bunch of fights on the second floors of inns, so that's why I didn't want to go into the second floor to begin with. Commoner, commoner, sailors, commoner. Okay. Norgund, that is not our target, but let's talk to him.
Ah, a new face. You've heard, of course, that Norgund remains the most reliable and discreet supplier of mostly legitimate wares.
So stolen wares?
Are you looking for something in particular?
Show me what you have for sale. Let's see, he's got lockpicks. We don't need any lockpicks. We've got plenty, but we do want to sell all of this stuff. Looks like she's a crossbow wielder, so we don't need to give her that. Pistol, I mean. Doesn't sell for anything, but we don't want it anyway. Mouth char, so tobacco. Negative 6% damage taken and plus 16% damage with weapons for 207 seconds. Jeez. It's a drug, though. Thief's Putty, plus 2 to mechanics, plus 2 to sleight of hand, and plus 2 to stealth. That's good. But these are all way too expensive, so we're not going to be able to use those. Cancel, trade, and then exit.
Yes?
I wonder if I could unlock it.
I'm here.
Oh, it's lock difficulty 4, so no, we
yes.
can't. Or actually, we probably could, but it would cost us more lockpicks, and plus he can see me. You know what? Screw it. We're trying. There he goes. He goes in the other room. Close the door. Stealth.
Do this in my sleep.
Nope. So we actually do need more lockpick skills to even do the attempt.
Yes? I'll see to it. Vax, go there. Vax, stab that.
Those Dawn Stars think everything is Aethys is doing, as if he'd trouble himself.
I am your eyes and ears. Well, I prefer a little more. I'm here. I hope you know what you're doing.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Easily done.
Quick save before we go in.
Ordering drinks.
You didn't.
I'm on it.
You ordered some death.
Can't believe we're still stuck here.
Thought I'd locked that thing.
The glassy-eyed gentleman before you bears the miserable expression of the recently sober. He also smells like he's been pickling in a cask for a few days.
Thing is, the way doors work, right? And I realize this is complicated, is that you close them and then uninvited people stay on the other side.
Try not to slam the door on your way out, yeah? My head's going to pieces.
This place is a mess.
That's not nice. Things were real comfortable up until you turned up.
Did Thorol put you up to this? You really want to get your teeth kicked in on his behalf? Get out of here before you regret it.
We got an intimidate option here. You can leave on your feet or get dragged out by the ankles. Your choice. I'd rather kill him for the equipment, but let's be nice, I guess. Intimidate is the nice option because he doesn't die. Galleon sneers for a moment, but something in your expression squelches his confidence in a hurry. He scratches nervously at his beard.
All right. Just keep your boots on. We're leaving. Thorol wants us out on the streets so bad, so be it.
You serious, Galleon? Where are we supposed to go?
The Amua woman glowers at you before following him out. Alright, we convinced him to leave. Good.
Hey. Well, I hope you know what you're doing.
I always know what I'm doing. That's not true at all. If anybody's seen my Hollow Knight playthrough, you know that's true.
Show me. I'm on it.
Alright, let's talk to Thorol. Downstairs. Now, one thing... I guess, hold on.
Still kicking, eh?
after this.
What'll it be?
What can you tell me about Port Maje? Why call it the Kraken's Eye? I cleared out that room for you.
Good work. Times like these, I can't afford to keep on anyone who can't pay their tab. The second word got around, I'd have every pauper in the city on my doorstep. The room's yours if you want it. And for a job well done, here's your pay.
He sets a damp leather coin pouch on the counter. Did I seriously pay me 1,200 gold to do that? Or 1,200 copper?
Yeah?
That is crazy. Let's talk to him and
Still
see what
kicking, eh?
I can buy. Let's see what you have.
Think
The ale. Discount on items 15%. That's cool. -1 dexterity, +5 crew morale. What is crew morale? Morale measures the crew's overall attitude and sense of common purpose. The mental and emotional health of the crew is vital to success in combat. Poor morale may lead to brawls among the crew and even mutiny. Okay. 20% against beasts and wilders with weapons. Oh, any beasts with weapons and wilders with weapons. Okay. Ale, Constitution and Might, Constitution and -1 dexterity. Rice, that -10% damage taken, I feel like I'm going to be using that a lot later. 1 perception, 25% healing, salt is for crafting other things, and eggs the same. That really all you got? It's just food? Alright, lasts for 1 day. +2 diploma. Oh yeah, we're resting here. It gives us +2 to diplomacy and intimidate, which is 2 things that we've used so far. Or intimidate, yes,
Still
but
kicking,
diplomacy
eh?
is what I hope to use
It's
later.
slim pick-
Now, here we can hire a level 1 adventurer, but I'm not gonna do any self-made adventurers this time around. We're gonna do all story characters, so let's get out of here. I'm pretty sure we talked to everybody. Really wish the names would show up without me having to personally tab and hover them.
Not a thing.
Why are you looking for animancers, sir? Alright, lots of food items. We're in fast mode again, that's why we're moving
Race you to
quickly.
the coral.
F is the hotkey.
What? Just because you have webbed fingers and I can't swim?
You are a strange man. I have many
That's
fish
funny.
here to trade. I caught them myself.
The Amua grins proudly. Fire kelp. 1 resolve, 1 might, 2 intellect, and 1 intellect. No, we don't need those yet. Maybe for crafting later on, but I don't know. Akira, what a storm. You are lucky to be alive. Surprised they let you alone. I still get sour looks from the guards. Apparently, they don't treat Amua fairly here.
Do that.
What is that? A peridot. A peridot, I think is how it's pronounced, but I call it peridot, so. Most of the postings offer various goods for trade, though you spy at least 1 crude drawing of what may be the governor. Alteria.
Hello. Begging your pardon for the mess, sir. We are still recovering from the storm.
Ado is a
We
Valian
have
greeting,
supplies
like
here For the
hello.
paying customer. Provisions for the road, perhaps? Have a
Let's
look.
see what you have. I've seen plenty. What is repair supplies? The lumber, nails, tar, and cordage, and tools necessary. I'm guessing. How much do we need, though? It didn't say. Death's Maw. Ooh. Grants death runes. Being near a killed enemy grants temporary damage reduction. You know what? We got the money for it. Why not buy it? What is this? Oh, it's a, holy cow, that's... These are all the spells that it knows. And these are all the level 1 spells it knows. Level 2 spells, 3 spells. Okay, this is for use by a wizard. Or I'm guessing a wizard subclass. I don't know. But anyway, I'm buying the Ring of Deflection for Adair. More defense. But we don't have a wizard yet, so we can't really make use of that grimoire. And they'll have their own grimoire anyway. Wait.
We have a look.
I have not sold the stuff out of my stash. That makes sense. We're just going to sell all this because I don't know who's coming up, and I'm not going to save everything just in case. We might run into someone who might need it, because we'll run into some of this anyway. Some more of this stuff. A breastplate, we will keep that. The Principi leather armor, I will keep that. Because I want to put it on the priest lady. No. Let's we're gonna give the light armor to the priest to lower her action time. Those hats don't do anything, they're just cosmetic. Alright, what are these for? I think these are just sellable items, right? Clothing, consumables. What is this? Food and drink? No. Other. We want to keep the torch just in case. I'm not going to sell my other item. Crafting ingredients. So these are all crafting ingredients, and I don't know what we want to craft yet, so I'm not gonna trade them away just yet. Eventually I will probably go through there and sell most of this stuff. Just because I don't... If I do crafting, it'll be mostly in between.
Oh, yes. This one is many centuries old. Blessed by Ngati herself.
Mostly in between episodes. Let's talk to Heinrich.
You find civilization, Aimiko. But outside these walls, the jungle will eat you alive.
Amico just means amigo.
That is... unless you prepare yourself, ne?
Yeah. Show me what you got, man. Okay. Here's a robe. It's armor rating 3 versus 3, so... but I want her in a robe. But it costs 200 gold, so we're not going to do it. Brigandine. That is a very heavy shirt. Recovery time 55%. Wow. A scepter. What is she using? I need to see what she is using. She is using a scythe. Or a hatchet, which is a sickle. A sickle, which is a hatchet. Oh yeah, that's right. Soul Reaper. 5% sickle damage until combat end on scoring a kill. Stacks 4 times, increases with religion skill. We actually want to give Adair a hatchet if we can find one. So, let's see if this guy sells a hatchet. Because if you saw... Hatchet type weapons give you plus deflection, which is useful in the beginning. It's actually, I used hatchets most of the game with my tanks in the last one. This is a battle axe, it doesn't count as a hatchet. It just gives bonus crit damage. Here's our hatchet. Let's buy one for Adair. And Shattered Vengeance. What does this do? It's a club. Accuracy versus deflection. It's exceptional. Exceptional is just like +1 or +2 in Baldur's Gate, but it's plus 30% damage, accuracy, and +8 accuracy and +2 penetration. But here's the special part of it. Shards of Woedica. 33% chance to apply a stacking curse on the target, increasing their damage received. That's actually pretty good. But we obviously don't have the money for it. A Physiker's Belt. 10% healing done. So that would be decent enough on her. Swordsman's Bracers. 10% of incoming hits. And oh yeah, nice. 10% of incoming hits converted to grazes. Let's see, can we buy that? Yes, we can. We're buying that. Alright. We are beefing Adair ups really early on, which is nice. Alright, where is my ring? Did I put it on someone else? I did. Ooh, I really don't like this new inventory system. Before, you could click over here to go to the different person's inventory system. Now you gotta go all the way up there. That's not good. Oh, I tried to put it in his belt. Alright, anything else? Yes, you need to give this to her. Hold on, let's first see what this actually is. Vestments have gone. Yeah, definitely not. It's a medium armor. It's way too much recovery time. We're gonna go with simple clothing. Take it off so we can look at her naked, and then put it back on. Okay. Let's check out the Principi leather armor. That looks pretty badass, but it's also too heavy. Alright, what does Choti's lantern do? Shield engagement, +1 enemies engaged. We don't like that. +2 to all restoration power levels. That's really good. And all inspiration power levels. +1 of each monk resource per kill. Except we don't... She's not a monk. She's a priest. So I'm just going to give her this and switch her to that. Because we're going to keep her in the back. The only two people up front we want are the bear and Adair. Adair the bear. Anything over here? Rinko's home.
Any of us could be next.
Let's talk to Captain Darmo.
Don't tell me you're here to complain too.
The guardsman covers his face with his hands, groaning.
Virus. Are they recruiting right off the docks? You would think the Juana were storming the Kraken's Eye as we speak.
DeVira says, seriously? What's going on?
Fight, Mestre. One of the Juana women attacked a merchant. He has come out the worse for it.
He jerks a thumb toward that nearby door. The nearby door.
Now every nationale in town wets himself in terror of losing his coin to the Aumaua. We would bring in the thief, but Clario would not have us march into the village and defend Ikawa.
Alright, nacional is a term for a nosy person.
Much longer, and I do not think any of us will have a choice in the matter. If you wanted the details of it, speak to Rinko himself. He will delight in telling you the tale.
Darmo makes a sharp, frustrated hand gesture and turns away.
Show me.
So let's go talk to Rinko, the merchant that was attacked, and maybe we can end this peaceably. Peacefully. Is peaceably a word? Peaceably?
Before venturing forth.
Whatever, peacefully. That works. Alright, now, hold on just a second. Tori.
Mama brings me stuff from her work sometimes. Real old stuff.
Okay, this isn't stealing. We can take this stuff. Valiant frock coat. Actually, I want to get rid of my frock coat for something else, because it looks silly. Anything that doesn't have a mask on it, you can take, at least as far as I know. A rice wine. What is this? This chart appears to outline some kind of mining operation. Numbers in the nearby ledger seem to allude to volume, though of precisely what isn't clear. A grog. 15% damage with melee attacks and -1 dexterity.
Something with a little more.
The White That Wins. These are books. We're not going to be reading the books. Sorry, there's too many, but we will sell them.
Who's there?
Yep, these are stealing. Actually, you know what?
The shadows and I haven't.
Haha, he can't see me here. A great sword and some more grog. Can he see me over here? No, he cannot. Alright, a solution that's for crafting and a negate. All my
Show me. Like a shadow.
all my gem knowledge comes from the game EverQuest, so if I pronounce it wrong, it's the guides on that. It's their fault.
Is that... Wait. Who are you?
Oh wow, he is beaten terribly. The figure in the bed is a young valiant man. The first thing you notice is that he seems to have been severely beaten. One eye is nearly swollen shut, and where his skin is revealed, it is a patchwork of livid bruises. He groans and winces as he props himself up, glaring at you with one good eye.
You look like you already got a foot in the grave.
She thumbs the cage of her lantern thoughtfully. Chody, stop it.
Come to laugh? Madiko. This would not have stood in Ozia.
He yanks at the bedsheet, trying to cover himself. In Ozia, there'd be a crowd in here to taunt you. Rinko barks a short laugh, then immediately winces. Choti's eyes gleam with a dark amusement. That's fucked up. That means I am worldly.
Maybe you are right. So you are visiting. What do you want?
What happened to you?
Iswana. They are an unreasonable people. I was enjoying a night of cards when one of them attacked me, out of nowhere.
That is not true. It's never out of nowhere. There's a reason.
I had not spoken a word to her. The mad devil. Look what she did to me. My ear.
He turns his head and you see that there is a scabbed over notch where a chunk of flesh has been torn away from his left ear. Did she bite your ear?
When the fighting is over, she takes my coin purse and strides away. Bold as anything.
Yeah, you should always ditch the jewelry before a fight. So you lost the bar fight? That's awful. So yeah, it sounds awful.
Clearly you have more compassion than the host of cackling fools that watched the whole thing. The governor lets the Juana do as they please, and this is the result. I should be out there, helping to find our people. My wife, Zenetta, she is out there, and I...
Oh, that's why Zenetta, he did something to her, and that was payback. He gestures feebly with an arm grimacing. Just as a side note, this guy sounds like the governor of Strand from the Banner Saga. The voice actor of Rinko.
Listen, I am without other means. She took my coin purse, my wages. How am I to pay the governor? How am I to feed my son?
His already bruised, purpled face reddens further.
That woman should be in the stocks. The guards do nothing. But you've heard me out at least. Do me the kindness of retrieving that coin purse, and I will give you what I can spare.
Maybe I can reason with this woman. Where should I start?
They call her Mokeha. I imagine she is back in her village, feeling proud of herself, no doubt. Follow the road as it bends north. Then west. You can't miss it. A pile of sticks and straw.
With that, he sags back against the mattress, clearly exhausted. Alright, so far, I have a hunch that he did something wrong, but so far it just sounds like she beat the shit out of him, so let's go figure out why. Right now I'm on his side, but that could quickly change. Alright. Governor Clario's estate. Let's grab these herbs first. Herbs. I think the British say herb. Like with the H.
Easily done. I'll see to it.
I go back and forth. Not in a gay way, though. Maybe in a gay way. I don't know. You're gay. Alright, let's see what Governor Clario has to say. A Port Maje guard.
I'm here.
But first, let's rob him blind.
The shadows and I haven't noticed.
We are pirates after all. No, we're not pirates. But we are out of money, so... Lockpick costs 3. I don't understand why... Oh, it's because it's 1 above mine. So 1 above mine I can do, but it costs more in lockpicks. Gotcha.
That's how it's done.
Mail armor, not too great.
Oh, I see your...
A worn dog-eared primer on the Juana language. What is this? The painting of a wooded glade is signed Loisa Clario, so his wife, or his daughter, is some kind of artist. Kappa T, crew morale +5, ooh. And then 25% less hostile effect duration and immunity to poison and disease attacks. Possibly useful. I don't know yet. I haven't been attacked enough to know.
The shadows and I haven't understood. I'll see to it.
Alright, nestled between the empty dishes and casks are an array of strong-smelling spices. Let's wait for him to walk back over there, and then we're gonna steal.
Like a shadow on what?
Get out of here, you. Alright.
Eyes and ears.
There we go.
Easily done.
If you pause it, you can still loot something that's next to you. I don't think we're going to be able to get far enough away to loot this thing, though. Oh, we don't have to, because it's not stealing. Gotcha. In here, guys. What is the select all button? Select all is backspace on the completely other side of where I need it, so I'm not going to be able to use it.
Ah, yes, there you are. As governor and under the auspices of the Valian Trading Company, please allow me to officially welcome you to Port Maje.
Maje, so I was close. He spreads his hands in a subdued flourish.
I'd like to say the pleasure's all mine, but I try not to lie. Don't worry, I'm only here on account of him.
She bobs her head in your direction.
Of course. I see you've been as quick to involve yourself as ever.
Clario's tone is polite, but there's a strained edge to his wild smile as he turns from Choti to address you.
I'll ask my guards to find some feed for your animal.
He says that because I'm a ranger. Clario eyes your companion with some concern, then makes a point of ignoring it. I'll ignore you, sir.
Apologies for that little drama outside. These are confusing times, and people often react poorly to uncertainty. Between the storm, the pirates, and the, well, certain strange events, we are all a little on edge.
He spreads his hands in an apologetic gesture. I'm on an important message. I need to... strange events?
A few, well, quite a few
We're a meddler.
people here in Port Maje claim to have seen a giant of some kind during the storm.
Clario winces.
I would call it a flight of fancy, but unless something has tainted every well in the region, I do not think it can be ignored. But then, the Deadfire is a land full of such things. You must have heard the stories.
That wasn't just a giant, that was Aethys. He's not gonna believe that, but okay. The governor mouths a voiceless ah of understanding and studies you for a moment.
You'll find good company among the Dawn Stars.
He doesn't believe me.
They have all manner of theories concerning the behemoth.
He rifles casually through a few papers.
Now, to the matter of your ship. You're stranded, are you? It was a rough landing by all reports. Unfortunately, our own ships are in no condition to sail. We've had dealings with the pirates ourselves. They've taken their share of supply ships. The storm saw to those berthed in the harbor.
Stupid pirates, they're gonna make themselves starve by stealing too much.
All that said,
gotta steal a little at a time.
I believe I may have a solution, provided you're willing to help me in turn.
I'm the Lord of Caed Nua. Couldn't I owe you a favor? Let's see what he says.
Caed Nua? A dear wooden castle, is it? An interesting proposal, to be sure, but I'm afraid the matter at hand is rather urgent.
Hey, it almost worked.
I have the guards on the lookout for pirate vessels looking to take advantage of whatever damage the storm caused. We've cannons enough to see them off, but I need every man ready to use them. There is a site of some considerable value elsewhere on the island. A value to the trading company, you understand. In point of fact, it's the very reason any of us are here. You're familiar with the Luminous Adra trade?
I know that Luminous Adra is native to the Deadfire.
It's also quite valuable. When refined, it sells for considerable sums. The trading company has invested a lot of time and money into locating sites suitable for mining and processing.
But Adra contains souls, so aren't you using souls for money? How does one go about refining Adra?
How indeed. That, I'm afraid, will remain a trade secret.
Probably by splashing innocent blood all over it.
We, and I hope you understand that these matters require some discretion, have one such outpost on the other side of the island. A successful venture. Up until very recently, we sought to improve the refinement process. To that end, we hired some of the brightest minds in the field of animancy and brought them out here to lend their expertise. And then one evening, a storm rolls in out of nowhere, and my scouts begin to report that a giant has marched its way across the island towards my dig site. What am I to make of that?
Well, that's where we're going anyway, then.
We haven't heard from Mestre Odorisi since, nor any of his assistants, or the workers. I must know what has happened. If Odorisi, if his work is lost, then everything that we have worked for is at risk. Which is where you come in. You need a ship, I need information. See to this for me, and I'll set half the town to work. Patch up your ship, and you'll be free to go on your way.
We're gonna do the ranger option, or the hunter option. Not a problem, Kith are easy to track.
Gilard, then we are agreed. I will assign men to keep watch over your ship. You will find the dig site on the eastern side of the island. I'll mark it on your map here.
You'll do it for the Watcher, but not for me? I'll see how it is.
With a discontented sound, she crosses her arms over her chest.
Yes! Why wouldn't I want a pack of Dawn Stars crawling over my Adra mine in search of their lost deity?
Claria darts a quick, sour look in Choti's direction.
One more thing.
Oh, we leveled
If
up.
you should recover Odoris's notes, know that they would be of great value to me.
I'm guessing they're gonna be evil notes. I wonder if... Let's talk to this guy.
The children of the Dawn Stars.
We forgot to do that
I
earlier.
wondered if we'd run into them down here. There's someone I used to know. Just an old friend. Came out here to settle with them last I heard.
Is that Choti?
Maybe we should ask around. See if she's still out here. Might be she can help us.
Just a friend, huh?
Choti rubs the back of her neck, clearly uncomfortable. Oh, they're exes. How did you know her?
Oh, well, both grew up in Gilded Vale. Same temple.
Your cheeks are red.
All right, all right. We used to, you know. She was real loud, too. Used to have to cover her mouth or she'd get the dog howling in the next room.
That's messed up, Adair. And awesome. Choti's face models bright red, and she turns away, hands covering her eyes. That's my favorite kind. Sounds like a special woman.
I knew you'd understand. You're gonna like her. I got a good feeling.
That's awesome. Alright, let's level up. Alright, active skills. What do we want? Let's go mechanics, because we are already behind on our mechanics level. And diplomacy. Let's go 1 in diplomacy. I don't want to avoid too many fights with diplomacy, but I'm hoping that I can get more experience out of some stuff. What did we want to do? I want escape, that's right. Escape is if something gets next to me, I can jump on the other side of a dare and give him a chance to engage the enemy as it runs by.
I'm here.
I wonder if I can do it out of combat to show you. Nope. Okay. Now let's level him up. Adair. He wants athletics and explosives. Let's go 1 more athletics. We might do more explosives. I really don't tend to use consumables. At least not the attack ones. Intimidate, streetwise. Let's go streetwise. Let's keep streetwise and survival even. Alright, what is this? Fighter stances. The fighter trains in the ability to adopt specialized fighting stances. Each stance excels at handling a different aspect of combat. Defender stance is apt for holding fast against groups of enemies. Cleaving stance is effective when attacking several enemies. And warrior stance is best for standing toe-to-toe against a single enemy. Alright, so I think we get those automatically once we get this, and then these next ones improve the form. But we'll see. Into the fray. The fighter lunges through the battle, pulling an enemy into immediate melee range, causing crush damage and leaving them dazed. Dazed does what again? Might affliction. A victim of dazed has -5 might, cannot engage, and suffers 4 penetration. That's pretty good. The -4 penetration, I mean. But I want the stance because we need another engagement slot or another engagement thing. Why do I have 2? He must have gotten 2 levels. We don't want the 2-handed style. Alright, 6 shield deflection. Shield deflection bonus also applies to reflex. That's really good. So we're going to use... That gives us a bonus to deflection, but it also gives us whatever deflection our shield has will also apply to our reflex save. So that's what we want. This is not so great yet. It's basically 2 afflictions. Resist against debuffs, basically. Confident aim, we'll need that eventually. One-handed style, 20%. We'll want both of these, actually. So let's go ahead and grab this one. That's another +6 deflection, which is good. We need to get our deflection up to around 90, I think, before it, like, to really make a lot of use for it, if it's like the first game. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. Next and next. And let's talk to this lady. Alright, what does she want? Let's have her go Arcana. She's going to be our squirrel user. and history. Alright. Do we have to learn all of these? We do, that's cool. In the first game, you just got access to all level 1 pre-spells when you got access to them. Now you have to actually learn them, which I think is cooler. Makes you more specialized. Interdiction. Alright, prayer for body. Fit for 60 seconds. What does that do? +5 constitution? No, we don't want that. What is withdraw? Friendly target, untargetable, so invincibility, but they can't attack. Blessed harvest, reap an enemy in the name of Gaun. If the enemy is bloodied or near death, they will receive significantly more damage from that. A character between 50 and 25% is considered bloodied, and below that is near death. So, let's keep looking. Repulsing seal places a magical seal on the floor that sends enemies sprawling on contact, causing them to become prone. That's good. Holy meditation, the priest clears their mind, spreading that clarity to nearby allies, thereby granting the resolute inspiration. Resolve inspiration, resolute characters have +5 resolve and periodically gain concentration. Spiritual weapon, summon a sickle and a lantern. Call forth a divine weapon specific to your deity and empowered with faith. I wonder if that's like a self-attacking one or if it's just in your hands. We'll have to try later. This is awesome. Creates a slow-moving, energetic projection of the priest's faith, returning health to allies and inflicting freeze damage to enemies. So basically, it heals you and hurts them in a huge line. Pillar of Faith, 32 to 41 crushing damage, and it afflicts prone on them if they don't save. Halt is immobilized. Blessing, this is good. Insightful gives you +5 to perception, which is more accuracy, basically. Holy Power creates a zone of divine favor around the caster, granting the strong inspiration. +5 might. That's pretty good. Suppress affliction. That's good. But it's actually kind of more of a later game thing. So, here's what we want. We want the healing spell. Wait, do we already have that? Oh, she's already got that learned. Okay, so we want this and blessing. Yes, that is what we want for now. So, we have iconic projection, blessing, and we learned withdrawal as well for free. Alright, let's get out of here. Actually, that's where we're going to end it for today. Let's actually see if we can steal from this guy.
The shadows and I have an understanding.
Hold on. Maybe we can get him to walk over here. Nope.
I am your eyes and...
Stop looking at me. Can they just see anything within their radius? Then what does this cone have to do with anything? Nope. Okay. We could steal from that bookcase, but we're not going to until we can be better at stealing, so we can steal from the chest. Alright, so please leave a like or comment below and feel free to subscribe for more full Let's Plays like this one. And that's my mama.